This is the best retreat group I've ever had. I sent the last group too. I sent the group before that.
I'm sure you meant it at the time.
I do. They get better all the time. They get better all the time. I started teaching this retreat, this version of this retreat, about 2.5 years ago. And what I envisioned was people being able to come, get over their stuff, write their books, revise their books, and walk out as authors. We were able to do it this time. You know, I appreciate all the nice words you said about me. I really do. I don't feel I deserve them all, to be honest with you. I feel I'm part of a spiritual team. I'm just a guy that shows up in the human form. But what I don't think you appreciate enough is what you've done. What you've done. I'm good at what I do, but I can't make you do something you're not ready to do. Your journey to be here started a long time ago. Long time ago.
And what I love about Tom's system is this room of people, as we've developed and grown as a group just in 5 days, that what I feel differently about even this time is that to see all of you progress at the speed that you did and bring the book from your heart out, it means we're all authors. And you know, we may have to make some changes before it actually goes to the style editor, but we are all capable of sharing our wisdom from our heart, whether we're a financial planner or not. So thank you for the environment that you created. Thank you, Tom, for keeping me on track and for putting up with this left-brain approach that I always had.
Hi, I'm Vince Sherwood, best-selling author of The Indigo Fables, and I'm here to tell you about an important new product, the Tom Bird Method. The Tom Bird writing method is where I learned to write, and thanks to Tom's program, which is very simple. You write 8 hours a day and eat a vegan diet. I've got my writing speeds up to 19,000 words per minute, and I've lost 75 pounds. Suck it, Jared. Suck it hard. 75 pounds and 19,000 words.
I'm connecting with you. I totally relate to what you're saying and going through, and the successes and everything. But without this environment, without this space, no way. You know, there's something that we can do together that there's no way I could do on my own. And God knows I've tried. And I'm just so grateful for this experience. I'm so grateful I came. And I know I'll be back. And thank you all.
It gave me my heart. My dad and my teachers helped give me my mind. Had a mentor, Tom Whitey, who helped me understand my spirit. And Tom, you helped give me my voice. And I guess the best thing I can say is just finished my second book.
The book that I ended up writing was about a personal journey that I took, and I just couldn't see the value in it. I wanted to tell the story of other people and their amazing story, and my story just didn't seem worthy enough, I guess. And finally this morning I was able to let it go, let the other story go that I wanted to tell, and just really fully embrace my own story. And some amazing things happened, and the story, even as I'm revising it, is turning into a gateway.
Well, my husband said, you know, before you kick off, you ought to put that in a book. So I decided, yeah, he's crazy. I decided that I would try to do that. And Tom is so good. He's so good because he'll look at that and he'll go, you know, is that really what you're writing? This room with all of you people is just, it's just full of so much really, really good energy. I have felt so much love and so much encouragement from all of you. There's so many special people, and there's no one in here that's not. And you with your wine knowledge and your gifts and your gorgeous hair, you're just too cute. Paul, you're the man. My God, your brain is huge. And you know what? Your heart is even bigger. And what I find so cool is the way that you and Rama and Tom and everybody together do your deal.
Well, thanks everyone. It's been an amazing adventure. I have been pulled through the knothole in ways I couldn't imagine I've had so many wonderful healing experiences this week that I hadn't anticipated was going to happen, and everybody that was here really touched my heart. I'm going to try to do this without crying, because my heart is so open now. It's like I really cleared the deck in the trapped feelings that were stuck inside of me. And I know that everybody was very helpful in pushing me through that.
The reason it works so well in this environment is because what we've created is something that Napoleon Hill is called a mastermind. So if you've ever read his books, Think and Grow Rich, he talks about a mastermind, which is essentially a group of people that when they come together, our creative inputs create a mind above this that we all then tap into. And that's, I think, the beauty and the genius of what Tom has created here has allowed us to create this space that's a very powerful mastermind where we created our books.
I think I need to take some energy breaths first because I don't think I can do this without crying. I definitely can't. I don't want to leave. It's been just the most incredible 5 days. It's something I will never forget. Not only did I write the book that I've been writing pieces and parts of for 3 years in 5 days, and it's just all out and there's just nothing left, and I know that it's there. But more than that, just the whole process, and I feel like a whole person. And I just want to go home. I know that people are going to look at me and say, you look happy, you look different, you know, you're definitely not the same person. So thank you all for being here with me. It's been wonderful.
I want to say thank you to all of you. Again, because of the energy we've had in this room, I've been able to do a book, and that's the wildest thing in my imagination. And as it turned out, it was very cathartic for me. In addition to doing the exercises we did before class, I went through a real awakening, and I've grown and I've changed just in these 5 days.
Something I did before I came here, and I think you all did this, somebody alluded to it a few minutes ago, and this is writing down the names of all the people that have ever hurt you or made you mad. And I'm going to have trouble with this. Because there were a lot of people I didn't realize when I started my list. I must have had 25 or 30 people. And then I went back further and further, and standing in front of that mirror and telling myself after I had written that I forgive them, and then thinking of things that I've done that I had to say I forgive myself too. But I stood there in front of the mirror and said I forgive them as well. And it was the most cleansing thing I have ever done. And I think that's probably what gets some of us in the right mood before we even get here. I think a lot of that preparation is very important.
I just really want to say that this has probably been one of the most powerful experiences of my life. And I ended up writing 4 books, 27,000 words. This has really blown my mind. So coming here and doing this work has really opened my heart beyond anything that I thought would ever happen. To write 4 books, and they're all about love, has really moved me to a place that I'd only hoped and dreamed that I would be. And so the words I use for each and every one of you is to say, I love you, 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 I love you. God bless each and every one of you.
First off, I think you guys need to give yourself a big hand. What you've done is something that no one else on the planet is doing, showing up and being present. So in this seminar, I was able to start my 2nd book, and when I did that, I was in the right space, and this was a work of art at that point. And it is finished. In the process, I did write two children's books. They may not be done yet, but they're close. So, as I say, you guys are beautiful, and you know, none of us could do this without each other. We are just all connected.
So, fast forward to now, I just really felt called, you know, that gnawing feeling inside that, you know, I have to write about this. I have to write about this. I had no idea what to expect, but I knew that he was absolutely nuts, that I was not going to write a book in 5 days. Like, that just isn't possible. It's just, I don't care what you say, it's not possible. And I not only got that book done, but I also got my second book done this afternoon. Bless you.
What's happening is the world has sort of been going mind first, and it's been wired mind first. And so our souls have been buried underneath us in concrete. And so we couldn't communicate. And like, if you did happen to get your soul out, you didn't go public with it. It was a very private experience. And that's the other thing that's happening here, is that we're being public, going soul first. And it's truly, that's the miracle of life, is soul-to-soul connection. And this room is the future. So, thank you.
Just think if everybody wrote a book and wrote it through this method, the way you did, and the changes you've gone through, man, we wouldn't have wars, we wouldn't have poverty, we wouldn't be so shallow with our money, we'd share with whoever needed it, and we'd take care of each other, wouldn't we? Because we'd each have what we needed. I want to thank you all for giving me the chance to be reaffirmed again and again with every one of your comments, every one of your successes, going through every fear and pain and aggravation that you had. God, it just bolsters my courage to do more of what I need to do. So I want to thank you all for that, so thank you very much. And we have a tradition in these retreats, which I established a long time ago, which I'd like to close this retreat with. So if you can all join me up front. We do a big group hug. Come on, Scott. This group and what we've accomplished together will follow you throughout the rest of your life. You've met your literary family, you've met your soul family here. And what has been accomplished during our time together has been nothing less than a miracle.